Hit my line and I'm on my way. Say, move a little and vibe. You wanna move a little and vibe. Hello everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be doing a makeup look for when you're feeling not 100% yourself, you know, you're just feeling a little bit down and you want to cheer yourself up so you give yourself a full glam. This is the sort of look. This is mostly what I do, not gonna lie, when it's that time of the month and I'm a bit like feeling crappy. And speaking of that, I just wanted to quickly mention this app to you called Clue, which I have used for the longest time. I've mentioned it briefly on my channel before in a couple of videos, but it's basically a period tracking app. You input the data into this app of like if you have cramps, like if you've got oily hair, if your hair's being dry, same with your skin, if you've got oily skin. There's all sorts of things that you can input the data of, and it basically puts it all into like your monthly cycle, so it makes it more accurate for when your next period is going to be. So basically, as you can see here, it says enter today's data, so you go in, obviously you add like your flow, if you have cramps, headache, you know, things like that, what your emotions are like. There's loads of things you can add, like obviously you personalise this to yourself. There's all these here which you can add in, like if you're on the pill, if you're on medication, and things like that. And also, this is what I really like about this app, and you guys may find this really weird, but I actually like the fact that it has this feature. But basically in the bottom corner here, if you see these two like little people, it basically means you can link up your friend's cycle. And it's also great if you're like planning on going away and you want to know if you're going to be on your period for your holiday and things like that, so you can go on the calendar and it basically predicts when your next one is going to come for the upcoming months. And the Clue app is completely free. It's available on Android and Apple devices, so don't worry if you don't have an iPhone, you can still get it on Android devices also. And I will leave a link in the description down below where you can download Clue like directly, so you don't have to go into the app store and search. And I just want to quickly mention that Clue is more of like a health control app, and it's not a contraceptive, so if you want to avoid being pregnant, then, you know, take a form of birth control. This app is not a contraceptive. Like, it literally tells you what your body is doing, which I think is amazing. And you also get notifications and alerts on your phones when your next period is going to be, so you're more aware of that. And it's just all around a great app, so I quickly thought I'd mention it in the start of this video, and I just want to quickly say thank you to Clue for sponsoring this video, because they are sponsoring this very kindly. But yeah, I love this app. I want to talk about something that I didn't like. I've been using this for years now, like literally if you look back on my old What's on my iPhone videos, this has been an app that I've had on my phone for so long. And when they contacted me, I was more than happy to share it with you guys because it is an app that I use, so I did want to mention it in this video. With that being said, I'm going to show you how I do this makeup look right here, and if you want to see it, then just keep watching. That was close. Okay, that was really busy. Yesterday, I was throwing up everywhere. I tried to eat a packet of What's-Its and I couldn't taste anything, and it was so sad. Okay, so, whoa, got bubble in my throat. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was the weirdest thing ever, and now I've literally got a blocked nose, and that sounds disgusting. I've already done my eyebrows and I've primed and set my eyelids, so we're going to move on to the eyeshadow. And for once, I'm not using my Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, although it's my favourite. I have chose to use something different, and this is my NYX Custom 4 palette, although I only have 2 shades in it at the moment. The shades I have in at the moment are Butterscotch and Lol, which are 2 of the main colours I'm going to be using for the Sunset Eye. But obviously you're thinking, girl, where's your red? I don't have a red in this, but I do have a Colourpop eyeshadow in the shade Paradox, which is like a deep red, so I'm hoping this is going to work. Oh my god, I need to stop there. To start off the look, I'm taking the shade Butterscotch, and I'm going to be putting this through the crease of my eyelid. Oh, look at that. and I'm using this brush. I honestly don't know where I got it from. It literally just says eye contour brush on here, like it doesn't have a brand or anything, but it's like a really fluffy domed brush, and I'm just building this yellow up and up and up because I want it to be as vibrant as possible because it's a sunset eye and we don't want no like pastel pasty shadows, you know, we want full colour, as you can tell by my nails, full colour. And this is really easy, like literally all you're doing is putting yellow, orange, red like as a gradient on your eye. You know what's the hit my line and I'm on my way. Say move a little and vibe. You wanna move a little and vibe. Right, so then I'm gonna be going in with the shade LOL from the NYX custom palette. It would be better if you had like a brighter orange, like a more like vivid orange. This is the only orange colour I have at the moment, so I want to make sure I can still see a little bit of yellow, so I'm just going to start it like here. I'm not going to drag it up too high, and we'll work with this fallout afterwards. Don't even worry about that. And then I'm taking my Colourpop eyeshadow, and I have the shade Paradox. It's like a deep sort of red colour, and I'm taking sort of flat brush because these Colourpop eyeshadows are kind of like, they're like squishy. Like I'm just going to put this on the actual like eyelid bit. These Colourpop eyeshadows are so hard to blend though, that's the only thing. So we're just going to have to bear with if this looks a mess for like 2 minutes. Okay, and I'm just going to try blend that with the orange. And just blend, blend, blend in circles. Woo. Oh my god, twins. So I look crazy right now, but I'm gonna wipe under my eyes, put some mascara on and some eyelashes, and I'll be back. Don't worry, like we're gonna put some eyeshadow underneath the waterline and everything, but we need to do that after the foundation's on and everything. But yeah, I'm just gonna go clean myself up, put some lashes on, and I'll see you in literally a second. Okay, so eyelashes are somewhat on and the fallout is somewhat gone, but I'm gonna now apply my base. So once I've got rid of my snotty nose, I'm gonna be taking my Visibly Clear Oil-Free Moisturiser by Neutrogena because my T-zone is oily as right now, hence this. But this is kind of just because it's that time of month, you know, but also I have very oily skin here. I'm gonna roll this up because it's pretty much all gone, and let's put this on my skin, and apparently on my jumper too. I don't know why, but I just love the feel of putting moisturiser on. Like it's just so soft and satisfying, you know. I haven't seen like the biggest hypocrite ever because in my Google Pixel makeup video I said that I didn't like the Fenty foundation, but I found a way that I like it, and that is by applying it cheek by cheek instead of just putting it all over my face, because that way it dries and it's hard to blend. But for people wondering, I'm in the shade 240. This is actually my colour for once. Oh, my camera's flashing. Great. Great. Ooh. I'm gonna try colour this. Don't know how it's gonna work, but you know. And then a tiny bit. I'm sorry. Probably bored of seeing this, but I'm using this again. Then I'm just gonna powder my face, mostly my chin, because I don't want my foundation to come off here because it looks very unpleasant. I'm taking this e.l.f. thing, and it's in the shade Saint Lucia, I don't know. My tap looks like this. I'm going to contour with this shade and then use this as my blush today. My absolute favourite highlighter of all time, this is MAC Whisper of Guilt, and they finally brought this out into their permanent collection now, so you can get it, it's just not in this packaging. Honestly, I advise it to all of you because it's the best highlighter I've ever used in my life. Oh, it's so cute. And then I'm going to go back in with the yellow and the orange, and I'm just going to put this underneath my eye. And then I'm going in with my favourite mascara, which is the L'Oreal Mega Volume Waterproof Miss Baby Bold, and I'm just going to do my bottom lashes. I'm using NYX, but it's not Madeline for once. This is the Soft Matte Lip Cream, and I have the shade London, which is basically the matte version of Madeline, like they're exact same colour but one's a matte and one's a gloss. So I'm going to put this on. So that was it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this and liked the makeup look and how it turned out, then give it a thumbs up. If you recreate this, make sure to tag me on Instagram, and also follow me on all my socials. Again, will be linked down below in the description box. And with that being said, I will see you in my next video. Bye!